98.7 WMZQ, today's best country, and we are here with Trent Harmon at WMZQ Fest, Jiffy Lube Live. Hi.
I'm making sure my microphone is on. Can anybody confirm that?
Hold on, let me check my headphones.
Someone asked me and said, is your mic on? I'd hate to do the whole thing and the mic's not on.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
We good.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Better right than
Yeah.
not right.
I don't need technical difficulties. It's too hot for that today.
It's hot.
It is real hot.
It's like
And you're in pants.
they wouldn't let me take them off.
I don't think you're allowed to, but are you wearing a short situation underneath, like a boxer brief maybe?
It's too hot for those.
Oh, okay. No, you can't.
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have
But we
them
do
all
have
when it
kind
comes
bars.
to- we do have kind bars. Are you eating one?
No, I will
okay.
though. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take one for the room.
Everybody who comes over, I tell them how I love that peanut butter flavor. They're so good. And they're kind of melty right now, like melty peanut butter. Come on.
You can't get mad. You just need Oreos. Now.
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time because I will have a good time with that. There's bugs
Anything with
everywhere.
salt in it.
Salt and sweet. Trouble. It's real trouble. This is not why you came here.
No.
So this is something that I'm probably going to spoiler alert, although you're going on shortly. I hear you're doing Tennessee whiskey.
We sound checked with it, but
Oh.
we can do Tennessee whiskey if you would prefer us to.
I want to hear your music,
Okay.
but I did hear that there was a rumor that maybe you sound checked it.
We
So
did
got
sound
excited.
check it. Yeah, I did Idol a couple years ago. And
What?
yeah. So, but that's like one of the songs that I sang on there that people request me to do songs from the show, and I'm like, look, that was a great time, but we got to move.
Yep.
I've got my own music now, but that's when I sang on the show, and it kind of still fits in the set. It's a cover, people know, so we still do it. Yeah.
I feel like after, when you graduate high school and you're, let's say, a sophomore in
Hopefully.
college, right? Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get your GED and then you go, whether it's you go to college or not, doesn't matter. But after a couple years after, you don't want to talk about high school anymore. Is that how you feel kind of about Idol? Because I feel like I would.
Depends on the conversation, If it's like appearing tonight, American Idol winner, and I'm like, I got a record deal too and a song on the radio,
Right.
so.
I've done some things.
But you will. I mean, it's a huge deal.
Right.
Like only 16 people in the world have ever done it. So, like, it's a great class to be in if we're talking high school classes.
It's a small class to be in.
Yeah, it's a small class. Well, mine was only 32, so.
You had oh my gosh.
No, 27.
That's-
yeah, 27.
That feels alarming. So like when you date someone, everybody knows about it.
Oh, yeah. It's like here, hand her a note, and then everybody knows. Yeah.
No, I don't. Nope. That's too close. It's too close. Small town.
Yeah.
So you have a new album,
I do. You got them all.
and that's obviously the song that we've been playing on the radio.
That's
but
right. Thank you.
do you feel like the album is exactly what you want it to be? Are you already itching to put out a new record? Are you working on stuff already?
I wrote for over a year every day, and some of the songs on the album are really good, but I've already written better stuff than that. So I've written a good chunk of the second album, and I was writing my better stuff towards the end of the first one.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm very proud of the album. It's got some great songs on it. I think there's a lot of potential there for even another single off that album, because I took so much time between Idol and putting the record out. It's more than 2 years. But yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, like, there's already talk about picking what songs we're going to start recording.
That's exciting.
It is exciting.
Do you prefer the writing or the recording part a little bit more?
I don't prefer either one of them. It's day to day. Like, some days I wake up, I'm like, you know what, I can't sing today. I'm just going to write. And then vice versa. Some days I can't write a word, so I'm just let's go record something. I feel like I can sing today. Yeah.
When you write, are you I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write today for this many hours, or just it pops in your head and you record it on your phone now that we have phones that you could just...
The first. I tried to be spontaneous. Let's go ride on the bus. Let's go here, and maybe a song. Wake up, 8 o'clock in the morning, say, whatever. Go to the ride at 9, write 9 to 5. It's treated like a job, and I write best like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is boring, I know. Like,
No, but I feel like it depends on who you are, how
it
you
does.
do it,
It does. I think a lot of people think, I'm just going to write a song about a dog, and then they write Free Falling. And it doesn't work like that for me. Like, it takes me a long time to get to the song. It's 6-8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would have too much ADHD to sit for 6 hours and just to be like, I'm writing for 6 hours.
Yeah, you can't. You got to take breaks, go
Yeah.
walk around, get a coffee, quit. Maybe it's just not there that day. Start the next day.
So when it comes to lyrics, do you feel the same way? Like, do you have like a notebook of lyrics, or is it the same? Like, I'm gonna write it all today.
I will if I'm sitting in my apartment and I'm thinking out loud and I just start talking. I record something maybe for an hour, 2, 3, 4 hours. I mean, just walking around talking and singing little bits. And then I'll go back and I'll make notes and I'll say, all right, at 3 minutes and 42 seconds, there was something good there. And then I'll take that to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tough. It's like you weed through a lot of crap in your brain to get to 3 minutes of good music.
And it's so subjective, too, because what you think, that's crap. If you play it for somebody else, they might love it.
Yeah, and vice versa. You're like, this is a great song.
How do you deal with that kind of rejection?
Let's get a coffee. Let's go,
Let's change the subject real quick.
You're locked in that room for 6 hours, You need to make something become of it. And a lot of times you put an idea out and it's just not there for that room on that day.
Is there anyone that you have not written with that you really, really, really want to write with next?
No, I wrote with most of the people that I wanted to this past year. I was terrible at first, like actually bad. I thought I was a good writer, and I realized you're going to write with the best songwriters in the world. You got to get good real quickly. But yeah, I mean, I've written with most of the people, most of my friends that we actually got to write together for a year, and those were the people I wanted to write with. I just never had a publishing deal.
Right. I feel like, too, when you're writing, if you're with the right people, it's better, obviously. But if you know the people too well, you almost know what they're going to say, which takes you off your train of thought sometimes.
Yeah, and you can slip into you can chase a rabbit and you'll just start talking about. It's better if you don't know each other that well, and you just walk in and it's truly creative. There's nothing personal about it.
So when you're not listening to country or writing country or recording country, what other music do you listen to?
Michael Jackson.
Just Michael Jackson, that's it?
For about the last month, I've been on an MJ kick. Okay. Michael Jackson. I listen to a lot of in the summertime. Beach Boys. I listen to a lot of Beach Boys, and for some reason, I love to mow the yard. I write songs while I'm on the lawnmower, and I listen to Dashboard Confessional when I'm on the mower. Isn't that weird? All these like
Are you
sad.
crying?
Yes, I'm like weeping, and the sweat mixes in, and it's awful.
Is it new or old Dashboard that you're listening
Doesn't
to?
matter.
Okay.
Usually old, like the Dusk and Summer record. Yeah.
So I always think it's really funny when artists like a Dashboard Confessional or anyone that they consider what they call emo music, where it's sad stuff that really wrenches your heart. At some point, they become famous sometimes, and then they become rich, and then they're no longer as sad. And then they still have to get on stage and pretend they're that sad. Yeah, you have to
still be sad.
I've literally seen an artist say to me, or not just to me, but to the whole crowd, who said, yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't have it tonight. Yeah. My life is in a different place. I got a new baby. I'm super happy. He's like, I'm going to try real hard, but.
It's kind of like that with the single. Like, with You Got 'Em All, like, I'm not brokenhearted every night.
Right.
And so you still have to go to that place every night. And you find new ways to be inspired by the lyric. Like you like some days I'm like, oh man, I remember when we wrote this. I have that good feeling, and some days I remember, the whole heartbreak of it. But you're not sad every night.
Right.
You can't be sad every night.
It's not good for you to.
No.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Hey, I had a great day. Let me go bring it down in my mind real quick.
Yeah.
And sing this breakup song.
I can't imagine what comedians, what like headspace they have to go to like make fun of themselves on stage for 90 minutes every night. Like I would go crazy.
Yeah.
I would go crazy.
And the same jokes about yourself too.
Every night, and you have to tell the same jokes every night. I mean, I know that I sing the same songs every night, but I can sing it a little differently. They pretty much have to deliver the same jokes, and that would drive me crazy.
Yeah, that's true. So I know you're pretty popular on social media.
I try.
And I know I talked to Morgan about this earlier, and Jimmy actually, and I'm going to talk to pretty much everybody about it. A lot of attention lately to people who are impersonating celebrities, and specifically I feel like it's a country music problem lately, where people are, hey, it's Trent Harmon 2276 _ official.
Oh yeah, like the fake account stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Have you had any issues where are people reaching out to you saying, hey, this guy scammed me, or
you know what, I actually did a Facebook Live, and I told everyone that was on the Facebook Live, if it didn't have the blue check mark, don't even send me a DM about it. Like, don't say, hey, Trent, just wanted you to know that this person's pretending to be you, and they asked me for a year's long worth of turkey, and I wonder if that, I would never do that. Like, so I tried to tell people, no, guys, it's not me. Well, how do I know the person saying that it's not you isn't you? I just don't respond to them anymore.
Yeah.
And that's the best way to go away. Don't talk about it.
Right.
It's not me.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't respond to my direct messages, and I'm not famous. So I feel like if I'm you, I'm like, oh boy, we're gonna open this guy up, and here it is, and it's all these, hey, I got scammed by this guy. And what did you say? A year's worth of turkeys?
Yeah, I mean, like people ask you the craziest stuff, like, hey, I got a gift certificate for a year of ice cream, and it doesn't seem like it's you. I just want to know, is it really? No.
Why would I give ice cream?
No, I would not do that. Like you know what I'm gonna do? I'm post about music and my grandma's and my dog.
Yep.
If it ain't that, it probably ain't me.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, you just unfortunately lost your grandfather, which we're so sad about.
Thank you.
And I know that you're gonna probably use some part of that, to write some music. Is there a period in time where you have to wait till something has kind of happened that you feel like, I can't write about it yet, it's still too fresh, or I don't want to go back to that place in a year, I want to write right now?
Absolutely, I think so. It's just like anything that you've ever had, and I say this respectfully, but like if you've ever lost a pet, you don't go out and get a new puppy or a new kitten the next day.
Right.
You kind of like, even though they're gone, you still kind of give them that window of, let me get over this. Mm-hmm. Let me, I don't want any pets for a while, and so I'm not going to go get another grandfather.
Yeah. I don't know when you pick one up, to be honest.
It's kind of like that. You just wait until you're good to walk into a writing room and say, hey, y'all, my grandfather passed away a month ago, last year. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Each his own, but then you write about it. I think it's healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to writing, there's a lot of things that people do and don't do, and I don't know, because I go to therapy. I'm a big proponent of going to therapy. And after I've sort of dealt with something, I've moved on. So I don't know how...
Revisit it?
Yeah, that's got to be so hard.
It is, but I think it comes in waves. Mm-hmm. Comes in waves. Like, you might be taking a shower and some song from a lyric, a lyric from a song comes on, and you say, you know what? It's meant to be. I'm supposed to go write a song about that tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like you. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. Like, I don't want to write...
Then you got to play it however many times if it becomes a hit.
Darius Rucker said one time, he said,
the Dolphins made me cry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He said, oh, gosh. He said, if you write a song, it becomes a hit. You have to be okay with accepting the fact that you have to sing that song every night.
It's true.
For the rest of your life. And he said, if I have to sing Let Her Cry one more time, I'm going to cry. Yeah. He said, but I have to. People pay good money every night to come have that moment with me. And, I think my single right now is a perfect example of it. I wrote it a couple days after I was heartbroken, but, I'm not anymore.
Right.
But I still have to sing it, People still request for me to sing it, and some nights, obviously it's on the radio, so I have to do it anyways, but say it wasn't, it's tough to go to that place.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see you. We saw you a couple weeks ago, well, probably a couple months ago now, at the Southwest Soundstage back at our studios for WMZQ. Tonight at WMZQ Fest, you're on the Crop Metcalf New Countryside stage, and we're pretty excited about it because all three artists that are there, it's like we've got the cream of the crop.
Great artists over there tonight. Mm-hmm. Myself, Morgan, and Jimmy, all good guys. All, it's kind of a guys and guitars thing going on over there.
Should you guys start a band?
Be a good band. I mean, Morgan can play just his guitar and have 20 instruments inside of it.
He did tell me earlier he can play the didgeridoo, so if that's
the didgeridoo,
work that into your writing.
I brought a kazoo, so
I'm sure he can handle that.
There we go.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.